My name is Ella Rich. I'm an early graduate, and this is my presentation called Two Steps at a Time. High school is one of the most pivotal moments in a person's life. Their thoughts become adult thoughts, their actions become adult actions, and their decisions become adult decisions. These thoughts, actions, and decisions all end up with consequences, and these consequences can either be for the good or for the bad. The things we do in high school have long lasting effects and can change our life forever. High school is a 4-year long preparation for the rest of our lives. Instead of preparing for ourselves for the future and for adulthood, we are now at the future and we are now at adulthood, and we must decide what we're going to do with it. My decision to graduate a year early has changed the course of my present life and allowed me to start pursuing the goals that I've developed throughout high school. From a young age, I was always taught the importance of education. My mom was always the one to urge me to be independent and to build a better life for myself. Growing up, we really didn't have a lot of money, and although my mom did try to pursue a degree, things didn't work out, and we still weren't able to fend for ourselves. And so because of this, my mom really did try to push me and to make me make the best grades that I could. My dad was always a big supporter in whatever I wanted to do. No matter what, he would always just give me a thumbs up and would provide for me in whatever I chose to do. Like I said, grades were a top priority in my household, and because of this, I always liked learning and I was always ready to go to school and was always a good student. Throughout school at Clay Elementary, I took a special interest in reading. I read chapter books like Junie B. Jones from the time I was in kindergarten and would present the books out loud while my teachers would do their work. Every summer, I would do the summer reading programs at the Webster County Public Library. My Aunt Luann Riggs is a bookmobile lady, and she would always let us know whenever they had any programs going on, and so I would always read as much as I could to get a prize and to go to the reward ceremonies. And every year at school, I would always try to get the most AR points, and so this really helped me strengthen my reading skills and my educational skills. Consequently, I took all honors courses once I entered high school. My freshman year was more of a time to adapt to the fast-paced studies of high school. Before I got into high school, I was really nervous, and I was scared that I wasn't going to do as good because I was used to being the good student and the successful student, and I was scared that I was just going to be average once I got into high school. And as it turned out, I really did really well, even though I had more competition. And I was also able to expand myself psychologically. Because of the new setting, new ideas, and new perspectives that surrounded high school, I was able to develop my own thoughts instead of the thoughts that I was surrounded with for such a long time, and to realize what I believed. I was able to do so mostly through the teachings of Miss Hercules, which was my Honors World Civ teacher. She was always there for me, and she would always bring things up and explain things to me that without her I would have never thought about. I gained a new level of empathy with her, and I developed more humanitarian ideas because of her. My friends and my boyfriend of 2.5 years also helped me to make the right decisions and to realize what I wanted to do. So, after freshman year, my changed mindset and my expansion of knowledge about myself allowed me to implement change. My sophomore year, I was ready to make change and to take action with my newly changed mindset. This was the year where I figured out what I wanted my major to be, nursing. After I figured out what I wanted to do, I just became absorbed with the idea of nursing and absorbed with the idea of my future. I was eager to get started and to capture the dream I had just started to form. Because of this, I figured out about the newly implemented early graduation program through the first early graduate at Webster County High School, Maddie Whitty. I researched the program and did all I could until the beginning of junior year, which was to make the good grades and to take the ACT. The first time I took the ACT, I made a 24, which was benchmark, but I wanted to do even better, and so by the time March rolled around, I had a 28, which I was very satisfied with. During the summer between sophomore and junior year, I decided to go even further and take courses through Henderson Community College. Taking these courses gave me the confidence that I could do better and do anything I wanted to do successfully. By the time my junior and senior year rolled around, I was ready to sign up for the early graduation program and to take on as much work as I possibly could. Because I had success at Henderson with the first 2 classes I took, I signed up for more, which were 2 online classes, and then I signed up for 2 AP courses and a dual credit course, which equaled out to about 18 credit hours, as long as I passed the AP exam. Although I had a lot of academics my junior and senior year, my social life affected me more than anything. I was able to branch out and to make change and to meet new people, which I wouldn't have ever been able to do without being an early graduate. Life lessons. 1. The people we think are different aren't so different after all. I used to be scared of branching out and talking to new people because of the fear that they wouldn't accept me. And from doing this program, I learned that these people that I think are different really aren't different, and the only thing that's stopping me is my mind, which leads me to number 2, to not be scared of someone that appears different from you, which goes on to lead to number 3, that the mindset is everything. Without the confidence from Henderson Community College and the classes that I took during the summer, and without the competition of high school, I probably would not have the courage to branch out and do an early graduation program like this. Once I believed and had the confidence that I could do it, everything changed and I was able to do everything. It really is up to your mind to figure out what you want to do. And 4, it is okay to branch out and follow your own path. And like I've found, the path that you build for yourself ends up being the better one than the path that most people even follow. So, from taking all these classes and graduating early affects my future in a good deal. If you'll turn to your binder at my personal and career objectives, you'll see that I want to be a family nurse practitioner, and that I want to start out at Henderson Community College and then transfer to Murray and finish all the schooling I need there. I also want to have a family one day and to travel and I also want to make sure that I have time to spend with the family I have so that I can get the most out of my life. Because I graduated a year early, I'm actually going to get out of college a lot quicker and on top of my classes that I've taken, and I plan to enter the nursing program in fall 2018. In conclusion, our mindset is key to our own success. Pushing our limits with confidence will get us further than staying in a box in which we have reached our full capacity. I feel as if I've reached my full capacity at Webster County High School, and I need to move on to bigger, more challenging things to grow personally and to see what I'm capable of. Thank you.